new Looney Loon Marker Mouse cartoon show by me, Jamie Cosley. Look at that. Man, this is so cool. Wow, look at that. Oh, looks good, man. Oh, yeah, man. The Looney Loon Marker Mouse cartoon show #1 is available on electricmilkcomics.com and jamiecosley.com. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, yeah, man. Look at Patrick. Look for #1. Check it out. Look at the colors. Just got these today. That cover, that's the floor in my studio. Look at this. Recolored them all. #1's coming out again. Oh, yeah, man. Next is Patrick the Wolf Boy. #2. Oh, yeah, man, check them out. This is the Halloween issue. But it has Valentine's on the back. Man, check this out. This is cool. It's all recolored. Man, this is cool. I love it, man. Print job is really cool. Real colorful. I dig it, man. New Meteorite. #2. Bunch of guys. Check this out. Check this out. Look at the inside. Interiors. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That color. Check that out. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Check this out. I'm promoting. There's a promo. Meteorite Space Cricket meet for the first time. Spoiler. Yeah, man. Look, I got 130 of them in here. Yagams, sorry, Yagams. Last but not least, Webster, the Spider Monkey #0. Finally, in the prequel you all demanded. Look at him. Rhinoceros Jack on the back. This one reprints all of the Dark Horse issues. See all the Dark Horse stories? But also the first appearance of Webster, his very first online adventure. Oh man, and he fights the post-apocalyptic people. See? Man, this is cool. Webster #1. No, #0. I'm looking at, I put an ad in the back for #1. See? Next, Webster Spider Monkey #1 available on my website right now, electricmilkcomics.com. You guys are awesome. Man, I'm so happy. I'm gonna cry.
Art.
Oh, hello there. Nice to see you. Actually, I can't see you. It doesn't really matter. Listen, you're watching Famous Artist Says Things. Did I get that right? Perfect. Okay, and you know who's here? Art Balthazar, so you know it's going to be exciting. More exciting than this, because I didn't have a script. I didn't have a teleprompter. I had nothing. And I will continue to have nothing.
Cosley Cartoons.
Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Famous cartoonist says things. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Famous cartoonist draws things. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Famous cartoonist paints things. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Famous cartoonist Art Balthazar.
We're here, brother. We made it through all those intros.
I loved all of them.
Unboxings. Svengoolie did me a favor there. Said, "Could you do a shout out for my show?" And he said, "Sure." He didn't let me touch his chicken though. He said, "Don't touch the chicken."
Famous artist.
Famous artist. What do we say? No one could ever say the name of the show, but that's okay. They don't need to. You know. So how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I looked at the last time that we went live together was 2 months ago. It said.
Oh, wow.
I was like, man, it doesn't seem like that, right?
No.
Yeah, it's like
Time is flying, though. I mean, we got to Heroes Con.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I looked at Tyler. I said, "Well, in just a minute, we'll be going to the beach." I mean, it just flies by. Like Heroes Con was amazing this year. It's always amazing. It's always a fantastic show, but man, this year was just really special. And then I got back from beach, and then I went to Fredericksburg Comic Con.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I'm just trying to catch up on things. And
yeah, you were touring. You were doing a lot of cons, right? Last few
yeah,
weeks.
yeah. I'm hopefully do another one in Virginia Beach, and then that'll probably be it for me. But
oh yeah, man. Yeah. I'm going to San Diego is my next one. That's like next week. I think I leave on Tuesday. A week from right now. Yeah, it's too much pressure right now, man. Look at D Brad's here though. Look at that. D Brad. Hi, Jamie and Art. Woohoo.
Hey, buddy. How's
Look,
it going?
Philip. Hey.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Famousing live. Yeah, we are living. We are living right now. And I know I have a banner because we had, look at this. Boom! We have an art show coming up. We have an art jam coming up for our new book, Fribbits. Look at, I got something I want to show you.
Okay.
For all the people watching. Look at this. Look at this. It's a reveal, even though we've revealed it online. But here's a reveal of, boom, the cover.
Oh, man, that's so good.
Fribbits #1 cover. Yeah. Go a little closer. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. That's Tyler's frog in the upper left, and Todd's frog in the upper right, and that's Mr. Cosley's frog lower left, and my frog on the lower right, and that's the bug in the middle is McFly, and he says, "You gonna eat that?"
That is the first. As far as Todd Webb goes, that is the first non-poet art / comics that he's done in a long time. So we're getting.
Oh yeah, man.
We're getting a really cool exclusive with Mr. Todd Webb, and then I talked to Tyler today about his story, and then I still have one page to wrap up on mine, and then I got to letter everything, and it's off to you.
Yeah, I got I think I did the first 2. We each get 5 pages, so that's cool. I got 3 more to go, but they've been fun. They've been really fun, and I think, well, my characters are first parents, and Todd made these characters for this book. So
yeah,
he might not ever use them again. Just probably here.
Yeah,
Dog and Frog, and McFly in the middle. That's his first parents too, and he's going to be in. I got him in 2 books. I got him in this one, and I forgot where else I put him, but I got him in 2 books. Oh, and one of my free comic books for kids books. He's coming up in there. Yeah, but
well,
he's
Windsor High Jumps. This is his first official appearance. People that follow my Patreon, they saw a short story with him that I only posted on Patreon. But yeah, this is going to be the first for Windsor High Jumps. Of course, he's a part of Blue Scars World. And this is for anybody that may have seen, I made a mistake, and that this is correct. It is September 27th, not the 21st.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know, because I looked at all of our stuff and everything else said the 27th, except for that one post that we put out. Like the main one. And I'm like, oh, so we mess up the date. I'm like, this had it on there. I saw other posts and my calendar.
Yeah, your calendar, Tyler's calendar. So it is September 27th. It's going to be incredible. I'm really excited. I think this is, I mean, probably say this each time. This is now our third art jam, but this is probably going to be my favorite. I just think everybody's bringing their A game when it comes. It's just fun. I think people that that read it are really just going to have a lot of fun with these short stories. And as always, it's always part of a much larger universe, like, you know, for me and you.
Yeah, swigging. And I like this too because the characters are not they're not ingrained in history or story. They're just more like gags.
Yep.
Every strip is like a gag, and they all tie. I don't even know if they tie together, but they could probably meet at one time. Because we always think about ways to cross over our guys, but I don't even know what Tyler's story is about with that Frog King. I don't even know what it is, and he's the only one I haven't seen anything. So I'm real anxious. It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. And I know I told you earlier I had a few things. People were asking me to go somewhere on that same weekend, and I had to tell them, no, man, we're debuting Fribbits. I'm going to be hanging out with my guys. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, it was a free 4-day weekend, paid, and lunches and schools visits. And I'm like, nah, I can't do it. And they're like, okay.
Oh, no.
So like, no, man, I want to go hang out with Cosley and Todd and Toad and Tyler. Yeah. So they're like, they'll get me next time. But it's no big deal. And but I can't wait, man. I gotta get my my ticket. I gotta see maybe if my son wants to come with me. I don't know, because he's been home from school.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we're planning on going to New York. He wants to come with me to New York, and so far everything's looking good, because like after you graduate college, it's hard to get a job. So I don't want him just to work at McDonald's. I want him to try to get something he likes. You know, it may not be what he's into, but at least it's not McDonald's, you know. So, but we'll see. So far he's okay. He's not going crazy yet. So I know that September is not far away.
Yeah, oh man, that would be so much fun, because
it'd be good, right?
We want to go, of course, toy hunting the day before.
Oh yeah.
And then we also got an invite. We'll talk. We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
Live. We got another invite that I need to talk to you about.
Secret stuff.
Secret stuff.
I know, man. I got lots to tell you too, sir. I got, you know, always every time you call me, you're like, so you got another deal? But this phone call yesterday is just cool. I can't wait to tell you. Hopefully I won't have to keep secrets in a few more days. So that'll be cool. And
yeah, I'm keeping your secrets. I'm keeping another artist friend's secret.
Yeah,
another artist friend, he's got a big secret coming out, San Diego.
I know. Yeah. San Diego is always the time for secrets, and so is like New York time. But I know that my secrets were not supposed to be revealed this soon. So I'm glad, man. I've been holding on to this for about 2 years. So
yeah.
But it's stuff's happening, man. It's really cool and rewarding and just awesome. And it's gonna be, I can't wait to talk about it freely.
Oh, I know.
Philip's saying it's an art jam. That's right. We're jamming traffic. We're a traffic jam over here. It's like, today is my wife's birthday. Her name is Jamie. Just like Mr. Cosley.
Happy birthday, Jamie.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the Brad's Missus. Happy birthday to Jamie. Happy birthday to Fribbits. Looks like a loads of fun. It is.
Oh yeah, I told Art earlier, I was like, I had the 5th page planned, and then I was on vacation, and I thought, ooh, no. This is a better ending. And I've started, you know how you're just like drawing in your mind, you don't even have paper around you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm laying out the scene. And oh man, I'm so excited to wrap that up, and I think people are really going to enjoy it, especially if you have the first two Art Jam comics. If you have the Blue Scar graphic novel, you're really going to get a kick out of this little ending, because I'm always trying to do like little teasers for the next thing.
Yeah.
Because we've got, hopefully, Lord willing, next year we'll have a brand new Blue Scar graphic novel.
Oh, cool. We'll
have the art of Blue Scar.
Wow.
Which features two artists that I can't announce just yet, but they both sent me their pieces, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is just you're just blown away. I mean, it's always cool to see somebody else interpret your character, but then when it's just like next level, you're like, man, I don't even.
When you want to hire that guy to draw your book, that happens all the time. Like, oh man, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta stop asking people, because they're gonna take over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I know Troy from the Werewolf or the Cartoonist by Night show. He did some Webster the Spider Monkey pages, and they're incredible. And it's like, man, but I'm gonna use them. I gotta figure out where they're gonna go still, but I'm gonna. But man, it was like when he send them to me, I'm like, man, these are really good. So
yeah, he's got a great style.
Yeah,
I like both of his. There's so many. I feel like there's so many really cool cartoonists out there now that, like, when you and I were the youngsters, I just felt like it was us.
Yeah.
And now there's just like, man, there's so many amazing.
I still feel the same though, since when we did in the 90s when we were coming up.
Yeah.
Like, I still feel like the same guy. And I know we both, man, if it comes to me and you, we work for everybody. And like, people ask me, do you ever work for Marvel or Star Wars? I'm like, no, but Jamie Cosley has. So I'm like, it's like between you and me, we cover we could draw everyone's books if they just let us. But I still feel like the same guy who was drawing the Crybaby Adventures and bringing his books to Pittsburgh and stuff. I still feel the same. Like, nothing changed as far as me. Like,
right.
I'm sure the art. And I remember when I made the Yogg's book, when it came back from, it's Crybaby Adventures retelling called Yogg's, and originally Bill Morrison from Futurama and Simpsons, he wrote the forward for me way back in 1998 for I had a collection, and I saw him last year at San Diego, and I gave him my Yogg's #1, and I said, you remember these guys? Remember when you wrote the forward? He goes, yeah, I remember these. And first thing he said when he opened the book, he goes, he says, yeah, that was like 30 years ago. That was a long time ago. I'm like, yeah. And then he opened the book and says, wow, you learned a lot in 30 years. That's what he said. I'm like, thanks, man. You definitely got better.
That is so cool. I know. Yeah. I was at the show at Heroes Con, and and I had turned in a piece. They do a auction every year. You can do a painting. There's 2 auctions. There's one for Chris Sparks, and then there's one for the Heroes Con. And so I did one for each. And someone that I'm not going to name drop, but someone that I really like, their work. I walked by them and they were like, Jamie, your line work, dude, is just. And I was like, really? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh man, that just made my whole.
Cool. Yeah, and it's just
made my whole weekend.
And like, it's just because we draw every day, and you gradually get better and find your craft. You refine and tool your craft, and it's like I compare it to like the way Mickey Mouse used to look to the way he looks now. He evolves, and same with Bugs Bunny is a big difference. Like, compared to the way he first appeared, compared to the way he looks now, and evolves.
Yeah,
and we do that with our characters, but we don't really notice it because we just keep drawing. And the faster you draw your character, I feel that the better he looks. He looks cooler and more fluid and more energetic. And I remember one time I was drawing Wolf Boy comics, and my wife told me, she saw me penciling and then inking, and she asked me, why are you doing it twice? She didn't understand. And I said, well, I got a pencil first, make sure everything's, right. And she said, I bet you can just draw it with your paintbrush, like my ink. I'm like, I probably could. And I did. And I started to, like, one of the books, the whole thing is, I went straight to inks. I went from my thumbnails in my sketchbook to straight to inks.
That's brave. But a lot of times, because I'll like freestyle and sketching and be like, okay, I'm going to be very intentional here, and I'm going to use my brush pen.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, I'm going to try to redraw this, but let me pencil it first. And then I don't like it as much as the one that I just went for it.
Yeah.
When you plan it, and it's different. It just depends. I mean, like I just did a Turtles piece that I'm really excited about.
I saw one today you posted, like the 4. They're all 4 together. You were doing one at a time for a little while.
Yeah, I was just trying to I was like, how would I, if someone were to approach me and say, okay, how would I go about it? What would
that's cool.
What would their personalities look like? So I finished today, and I'm going to be posting that to my YouTube. And but it's just so fun because I can see growth in myself, and that's not boasting, because obviously you do it every day. But I just don't ever see myself reaching a point where I will stop growing. I just want to keep. And the thing about cartooning is it's really neat to see what you can take away.
Yeah.
From the drawing, like years ago, you did this drawing of my brother Steven, and I mean, you used probably 4 lines, and I was like, that looks just like my brother.
Yeah.
It looked so much like him. I was like, how the heck did you do that?
I don't know.
And that's just, if you can find that. Like, I was drawing Superman, and obviously we're going to talk about Superman.
Yeah, bump.
But I was like, he's got a very, like Henry Cavill, he's got a very chiseled face. It's almost like a block.
Yeah.
And then he's got these, cheekbones, and his eyebrows are kind of low. And I'm like, okay, how would I cartoon him? So I took like, maybe 20 or 30 stabs at it and got something that I really liked.
Yeah.
It's just fun to do that, to see what you can capture from someone's face.
It's different from
everybody has their eyes are close together, far apart, whatever.
It's always easy to draw guys with beards and hats and glasses, and it's always real hard to draw the ladies, no matter what they look like. And you gotta always draw the girlfriends and wives real cute, because they're gonna be mad at you if you don't. But you can make fun of the guys all the time. Like they like it. It's like, why'd you draw me like that? And I said, I draw what I see, But the girls have to be cute, all of them. So you can't make fun of them. So I always draw a real cute girl. When I draw the couples, real cute girl, and her man's real hurting looking. It's like, or he's no pants on and he's hairy or something. Yeah.
Well, I brought something for show and tell today.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna do a big screen in a moment. So make sure you guys, if you're around the Virginia area, Mechanicsville, September 27th at a game store. What's it called now? Waterloo Games. It's coming up now. Waterloo Games, Mechanicsville, September 27th. We're gonna be guests at Waterloo Games. We're gonna have an exclusive Fribbits book. That'll be our new book, our debut. But we'll also have our Looney Loon Marker Mouse book and our Spitfire Space Cricket Meteor Mite crossover. So we're gonna have some books, man. It's gonna be cool. So come out and join us if you can.
Absolutely.
Let me see. And look who's here, sir. Oh, look, first he said, Fribbits looks awesome. But look at Stephen Jenkins.
Oh!
Is that Stephen Jenkins? I don't know what his icon is.
Sorry about Steven.
Is that a new baby on the way? What is that? Ultrasound? I don't know what that is.
No, that's Sauron.
Oh, is it Sauron? Because it looks like, I don't know if it's a new baby or an opening. It looks like a prostate exam, maybe. I don't know. So Stephen and Haley said, hi, that's my brother. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Haley. Love y'all.
He's got an opening there. And it says, I love the frog comic idea. Super fun. Oh, yeah, man. Thanks, D-Brad. D-Brad, Stephen J. That's right. Man, we're all here.
All right.
D. Parsons. Hello there.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do
Ready?
it. Let's do it. Should I make you large? I'm gonna make you large. Oh wait, that's not you. Oh wait a minute. I removed you. Whoa, look at that thing. What is that? Is he a bear or an egg? No, what is he?
It is.
Super dog.
It's Crypto Squishmallow.
He's a squishy.
And there's a story that goes along with this. So I'm at Fredericksburg Comic Con, and I meet this guy. He's got a Superman hat, Superman shirt, just dressed like my best buddy Art.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So he comes up, he starts flipping through my portfolio, and he finds my Superman drawing. I did one a few weeks ago that I really liked. So he's like, "Oh, I want to buy this." I'm like, "Cool." So we got to talking about the movie, and he said, my wife loved Crypto.
Oh, cool.
He said, and there's a Crypto Squishmallow that I want to get her, and it's not out yet. And I said, "No, it is. I saw it at my Target." He goes, "No, it's not out yet." And I'm like, "I'm telling you, I saw it."
Yeah. You think I'm hallucinating? Yeah.
I said, "Look, if I can go to my Target and I can find it, I'll let you know." So I went Sunday night, and they had like 4 on the shelf, so grab one.
That's a weird thing.
I went to.
How does it survive? There's no arms and legs, you know?
The arms are like.
Oh, they're stuck on him.
It's kind of like a Weeble.
Yeah, he's like a Humpty Dumpty Crypto.
A Weeble.
He's gonna fall off a wall, but he'll bounce though because he's soft.
So Sunday I went and I scanned it and it goes boop boop boop. It's like a little alarm going off. This lady comes over and she's like, "You can't buy this." I'm like, "What?" She said, "This doesn't go on sale until next week." I said, "Well, you got them on the
Hey, you
shelves."
take them down. Yeah.
So she said, "I'm sorry." So I was like, "Okay." So I
stole
left. I went back this morning. Yes,
put it under your jacket. Yeah. Right.
I went back this morning, and they were still there. So I saw the lady. I said, "Look, scan this for me." And she was like, "Boop, $19.99." I said, "Okay, can I buy it?" She goes. She looked at me like she's like, "Sure." And I'm like, "Well, I tried to Sunday night." I said, "All right, I'm going to take one." So long story short, I called him, or excuse me, emailed him. He said, "Hey, I found one. I'd be more than happy. You just pay me the 19." He goes, "Oh, no, I found one."
I'll send it to you for $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said,
a toy scalper.
He said, "Oh, I found one too." And so I was like, I get to keep it now.
Yeah, now it's yours. You could sleep with it. You put your head on it, you know.
Like,
yeah,
usually if it's a plushie, it's got to be Snoopy. But I made an exception for this one because I just
he looks like he's related to Snoopy.
Yeah,
he's got the same eyes, you know.
Crypto.
I don't know if he's an egg or a pillow or marshmallow or a polar bear.
It's like a Target exclusive too, I think.
I like him. I got this weird thing. People seen him for a while, but I still think he's weird. Let's see. I got this thing.
What is that?
It's a kid in a Halloween costume, and they put a mask on him. See the mask? But the mask doesn't come off. I wish the mask came off, but they're glued on. So it's a little boy dressed up like Superman for Halloween. But
yeah, that is cute.
It's very nice quality, you know. It's cool, but it's weird. But he fits in with the Migos. He fits in real good with Migos scale. So this is perfect.
Who made it?
I think NECA makes these. And they keep releasing them new ones. Like Target had like kids dressed like Godzilla and kids dressed like Frankenstein. They're dressed like they released a monster wave. And they released a superhero wave like Batman, Superman, Joker, and I think Batgirl and Wonder Woman. But I didn't see any more superheroes. I saw those. I got Batman over there too, but I couldn't dig him out. But I said I got to bring Superman, and I got the Joker too, I think. And but then they made Alien and Creature of the Black Lagoon. They made all these weird guys, so they look cool. We had them at the store too, but I thought this was a weird Superman toy. Even though it's been out for a little bit, he's still goofy looking. But he's cool.
I like it.
and he's got Velcro. I could take the suit off if I want, but I didn't. I don't want to because it's weird because it's a kid, you know. I got to tell him go get ready for bed and have him do it, you know. But he's cool. Like I don't know what's going on.
I like him.
Yeah, but he's cool. He's got, and there's no wires in. The Amigo body's actually feels good. It's not gonna break if I move him around. He's cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if he flies, but he could run. He got new shoes. So when we get new shoes as kids, we're always real fast.
So, so what did you think of the movie?
Oh man, we're gonna do a non-spoiler because I don't know if a lot of people seen it yet.
Right.
It's still new. It's not even out a week. I was real nervous, but it was good right at the beginning. It was good, and people say when everyone's been asking me, "What you think? What you think?" I said it was good. How was Superman? He was good. Like it wasn't great. It's good. It's good. Just go see it. They did it. They did it right. There's moments of Superman when he was in the movie, and I looked at the screen and says, "Yes, that right there. That's him."
Yeah.
And I love the whole thing. I had a great time. I want to see it again because
I do too.
And you know what? Movies, when you watch them and 3 days later still thinking of it, that's how you know it's good. And there's lots of movies where I watch it and I don't think about them ever again. Like I saw that Craven movie. I thought about how bad it was and stupid and makes sense. But that was like last week I saw that and like, what the heck are they doing? And when a movie gives you opinions and you start thinking about the reason why they made the movie versus what was in the movie, that's bad. But this Superman movie was, it felt like a comic. It felt like all the comics I wanted to read. And it felt like what I wrote as a Superman, when I wrote Superman comics, the stories I was thinking of. And it seems it's outrageous. There's moments where like we're used to these things, but if I took my parents to the movie, because my dad loves Superman, and if I take him to it, he'll enjoy it. But there's too much modern movie making special effects for my mom and dad to. They might get like, they might not know what's going on because of the camera and the CGI and stuff. And there's scenes where they take them away, but I loved it, sir. I thought it was good. And before we went to the movies, I explained to the boys who Superman is and who Lex Luthor is. And I told them they have to get that right for this movie to work. Like I've always said that Superman does things because he can, not because he feels he has to. Like there's no guilt around him like Spider-Man or Batman. Like Spider-Man's motivated because he let his uncle die, and Batman, his parents died in front of him, so he has to eradicate the criminals. And Spider-Man too, he has to save everyone so no one else will lose their uncle. So, but Superman doesn't do that. He does things because he can. He has the ability to do it, and it's no big deal for him. And when we were writing Superman, I was told that to DC Comics that when Superman is just like us, he has the same weaknesses we do, and most people say he's too powerful, he's too strong, and I'm like, yes, he is, but how often do we get into physical altercations? We don't, right? I haven't been in a fight since I'm like 7 years old or 8th grade, whatever it was, a long time ago. So we get hurt every day by other things, and we get sad from other things, and people wanting to destroy us is not what we encounter every day. So Superman, being human, being just like us, he gets hurt the same ways, and I always knew that. And even when, say you're at a grocery store and somebody can't reach the top shelf and they want that box of cereal, they want that Count Chocula, but they can't reach it, and you walk up to them and grab the box, say, here you go, because that's what you can do. They can't do it, but you could, and it's no effort at all. And that's kind of how Superman is. So Superman, the bus is dangling off a bridge. I got it. And he puts it, it's so easy for him to do things. So that's kind of how I relate to him. And this movie did that. And same with Lex Luthor, where Lex is, I explain to kids that Lex hates Superman because he's an alien and like he sees the danger. And like, why are these people worshiping an alien when he can destroy us all with one finger? And Lex is like super intelligent. He's rich. He's trying to work out, become the most physical human. He's like trying to beat Superman as best of his human ability he can do. And that was in the movie too, which is, it felt like an episode of that Superman cartoon. You know, that cartoon in the Justice League cartoon? It was that Superman. And I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And man.
Yeah, I loved it. Number one, I loved it because my family enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler was raving about it. He was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so good!" And of course, Christy and Ava, they were laughing at Crypto.
Yeah,
and it was like a comic book, but I was so happy that for years I felt like everything that was coming out from DC had been like designed by the Juggalos because it was so dark and just like everything was just dark. It's like, okay, everything's dark. With Batman, I get it, but Superman, no, man, needs to be colorful, hopeful.
Right.
And this movie captured all of that. And I loved Mr. Terrific. I loved Guy Gardner. I loved Metamorpho. I mean, it was just there were parts of it that really were the writing was brilliant when you think about why things happened.
Yeah.
And like you said, you left the theater and you're like, oh yeah, I know exactly why
that was cool.
So-and-so showed up at this time, and I know how that related to the story, and it was just it was excellent. It was a lot of fun. For years Marvel has been making these really fun. It's an adventure. There's humor. There's heart, and I feel like DC finally did that. Man of Steel was good, but there was stuff about Man of Steel like I never agreed with. People might get mad. I never agreed with in Man of Steel where Kevin Costner was like, no, just let the tornado.
Or when he let his dad die in a tornado. That's the worst thing.
He wouldn't do that. There's no way he would do that.
No, he would save him in light speed. I always said too that the way you solve that scene is he saves his dad, but his dad gets killed. When he saves his dad and you see his dad and he's bleeding in the head and he died because he got hit with something. But that's also a little guilt. I don't know, but that's how you would solve that scene. Superman would take matters in his own hands, and same with snapping Zod's neck. Those are the two moments where
it's like, what?
And people always say, what was he supposed to do in that situation? And I always say, don't write the scene. Why did you write it? Like, if people are in danger with Zod about to kill, I get that part because it's like tension, but don't write the scene where he breaks his neck. Like, fly him through the ceiling or something.
Well, Superman, as far as the comics, as far as the, even going back to like the incredible Fleischer cartoons that still look amazing today, Superman values life.
Yeah.
Even people that suck.
And
he values their life, and you say, well, I could see Batman doing it. I could see Batman snapping somebody's neck.
Batman still don't kill people intentionally though. Like,
right. But I can see him. I can see him because of his history. Like, I'm gonna justify this because my parents are dead.
Well, even in the Killing Joke comic book, the controversy is, did Batman choke the Joker at the end? Because you see they're laughing and he's holding him, and they're both laughing, and then you see the puddle on the ground, and the laughing stops. Like, did Batman choke the Joker? Did did he silence him forever? Because it's called Killing Joke. Did he kill him at the end?
Right. Right.
And in my thought, I always thought, yeah, he did. And because he had, that was supposed to be in Elseworlds, like a one-off story, but then they brought it into the continuity with Barbara Gordon and stuff. But yeah, man, this you know what I was gonna say too. The thing about what this movie did with the characters is, for instance, like the Snyder DC movies where they're all dark and everybody's the same. Like Batman and Superman are kind of the same, and Aquaman is silly, and Cyborg is depressed. They're all kind of like serious and kind of they're similar. But this movie had Guy Gardner and Metamorpho and Terrific and Superman, but every one of their personalities was different from the other guy. And that was a lot like how Marvel was, like with Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. They're distinct personalities, and if you had a situation, you would know how each one of those characters would handle it. But in the DC universe with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, Batman, they would just destroy it. Like every guy would handle it the same. It feels like that in that movie. Like I enjoyed that 4-hour Snyderverse Justice League. I thought that was cool and epic, but they just missed the mark with Superman. And I think Superman, he finally was okay in those movies when he was racing the Flash, but I can't remember if that was in that 4-hour cut or just a new one. But when he raced the Flash, it was cool because he was fun again. But this movie captured it from the beginning. And the big thing that there's 2 moments in the movie. I'm not going to spoil what they say, but because there was a trailer that had the interview with Lois and Clark. That right there saved the whole thing because of Clark's reaction. And then the moment where Clark was talking to his dad. And those 2, that's what got me. Like when those scenes got my adrenaline. Like, oh, cool, that's him.
The dad.
Yeah.
That whole thing with the dad, that'll make you cry.
Yeah. And it was such an awesome moment where I wish I could tell my son what he told his son. But I'm waiting for the moment, and my son has to get there first. But when he's there, I'm ready. I'm already rehearsing the scene, you know. But those 2 moments in this movie were, I think, the heart and soul of this movie. And it reminded me of the Donner movie where that rooftop scene interview when he says, "I like pink very much, Lois." Like all of that was the heart and soul of that movie. That told you who the characters were. And if that scene wasn't in the Donner movie, the movie wouldn't have worked. But that had to be in the movie because she was interviewing him on the rooftop, but the whole time Lois is saying, "I can't wait to take off this guy's clothes," you know? And then he keeps thinking, "I can't wait to fly around with her and naked up in the sky." So that's what the tension was so there. Like I said that, yeah. But that's what the tension was. And so she was stumbling over her questions. He was flirting. So that moment created the love tension between them.
Yeah.
And this movie it had tension, but it was different because we established that Lois and Clark already said it. It wasn't a reveal like
Christopher
know.
Reeves, I always thought looked like a Kurt Swan drawing come to life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, and I'm sure for some of that it was probably like, man, I'm more than just Superman. But his face, his physique, everything just looked so much like the comic books that I had read growing up.
Even when he would just react with like that. That's Superman all the way.
So there's that, and of course it's the nostalgia too, because I was so little. But there are kids now that are that age seeing this Superman, and they're going to grow up and be like, "That's my Superman." Yeah,
I agree.
And I like that they have this Superman. I like that they have the I just got to be so careful because you don't want to say anything.
Yeah, I don't want to reveal.
But this Superman is kind and hopeful, and it's awesome to see that portrayed on the screen. And they were very intentional with what they had to say, and I really loved it.
Yeah, it was good. And all the reviews of people reviewing the movie just based off the trailer, they're all wrong. And everyone jumps to conclusions. It's this, it's that, it's this. Like, nope, it's not. You have to go see the movie. And
Yeah.
I know people who've seen it 2 and 3 times already. I only seen it one time, but it's good. It's just good, man. And like, there's a lot of things in the movie you want to happen, and they do. There's a lot of things Superman says, and it's just good. I don't know what else to say. I want to see it again.
We've got my eyes keep wandering. We got a bunch of comments.
Yeah, we got a lot. Let me see. We got a lot of people watching too, man. Let's see. I have a prototype drawing you did for Windsor high jumps. Oh, here's the first one.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy you have that. That is this is a character that I've wanted to. I know I've said this before, but the Blue Scar universe is so big, and that's why I'm so thankful for Tyler and Steven and their input, because I would just be like, here's everything all at once, and they're like, no, it's got to be revealed, little at a time. But when you find out more about Windsor and why he's there and his motivations, and I just can't wait. I can't wait for all that to come to light. And there's a lot of, if you've been around my work for years, there's a lot of characters that are going to start popping up in this next story, and you're going to be like, what?
Yeah, man, you're going deep into the well, as they say.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing we create as cartoonists ever goes away. You just put it back and then bring it out later. Yeah,
Yep.
Man, it's cool. It's always fresh. Oh, yeah, secrets? Yeah, we got a lot of secrets. Hopefully we can say things in a few days. We'll see what happens. When they reveal whatever happens, I'm going to do a show and talk about it and take questions. So it's going to be good. Happy birthday to your wife, D. Brad.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Happy birthday to Jamie. Is her name Jamie Brad? That'd be cool. Blue Scar is the best comic ever. Not biased at all. And he's not wrong. That's true. I'm going to say I agree. I have every book. I have every copy.
My bro.
I have the trade paperback. Yeah. Top Star Wars, Doctor Who, Jay and Silent Bob, Jamie Cosley is super famous. He does everything. Yeah. And Walking Dead and Stranger Things. Ninja Turtles. You did some turtle stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I love turtles.
Yeah, you do whatever you want. That's the best thing, man.
Love
Jamie
you, bro.
Cosley says I'm going to do it. It's like saying hi from the Uck. Right on, Rory Donald.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
From the Uck. People always spell it for me, but I say I could read Uck. They always say it's UK. Yeah, I know how to spell. Yeah. Hey, that's me, Steven Jenkins.
Steven Jenkins.
I'm gonna ask him a question personally, but not say it on air. I'm just gonna say, Steven Jenkins, you still like them, right? I think he does. Yeah. Because based on his photo, he likes other things too. Like, I don't know what that is, but he likes it. He liked it enough to make it his icon. I'm going to see Superman in an hour and a half. Glad y'all liked. Yeah, no spoilers, man. That's why, man. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yep. I can't wait to see what you think, Philip. I know you're gonna love it.
Yeah, because I didn't get it spoiled. I watched that 5-minute preview, and after I saw that, I wish I didn't see that. And that's not a spoil. That is the way the movie opens.
Yeah.
But they edited it for the trailer that we saw. So there's more to it. And it's good. And when I saw that preview and Crypto barked at the door and it lit up, that's where I was like, oh my God, that's perfect.
You mean him?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, squishy, super Crypto mellow. Yeah. I want to put him on a stick and roast him, but it would be no use because he can't burn, you know? I enjoyed Superman Family a lot. You and Franco did such a great job. Thanks, brother. Yeah,
Awesome.
man. Superman Family, I intended it to go for 50 issues because that's what they asked me what I want to do. So I kept writing it, but unfortunately it ended at 12. But man, you would have saw what I had planned, and I had a lot of cool stories that were gonna really stress the family part. Like Brainiac was gonna be a major character, and he was gonna live with them in the fortress because Brainiac and Superman have the same dad. That's because they were both created by Jor-El. Jor-El like fathered Superman with his DNA, and then he created Brainiac with his brain and technology. So it was going to be good, but I'm going to adapt all of those stories in my own superheroes. And just saying, teaser, Superman's public domain in 2034. Hopefully, if I'm trying to stay healthy then, so I've been exercising a lot, and so eating right food. So when that comes out, I'll be able to release my 100-page omnibus. Boom, here you go. So I've been writing that, but I don't want to reveal what it is yet because I don't want anyone else to do what I'm doing. But it's going to be cool. I might tell Jamie Cosley, but that's it. I'll tell Jamie Cosley. Thanks. Thank you. Agreed. Stephen Finney. Oh, he agrees on our movie review. Yeah. Agreed that on that too. My daughter squeezed into me when his dad said that. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a really good heart-to-heart. And I think he's probably the best Kent parent. Well, the parents are always good. The parents on the Dean Cain show were good too, and on the Superman Lois and Clark, the parents were good on there too. But I like and the cool thing, his dad was alive. The dad always dies, and
Yeah.
I like that when the dad survives. I don't know. I like when the dad's alive. A lot of people say it's when they kill the dad, it's motivation. But even in that Man of Steel, I don't think they needed to kill Kevin Costner, but they did. But whatever.
Yeah.
It says, oh, wait, I gotta see what this one. When does the next Blue Scar come out? Jamie Cosley.
Oh yeah. The next Blue Scar is a 60-page graphic novel, and it's scheduled to come out next summer.
Nice.
Along with the art of Blue Scar. So I have like 10 pages done so far that you can see on my Patreon site for as little as $1.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah, it's going to be down a darksome path. You're going to see what pushed Crimson to become this monster.
I can't wait. It's a lot of you get deep into the lore with your Blue Scar.
Yeah.
But I know you told me all this stuff, so it's gonna be good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, next year, I'm looking into Heroes Con. So, because when you guys went, I kind of like, man, I felt like FOMO, missing out. I felt that a little bit. Not so much of being at the show at a table, but being with all you guys. Like you and Gia Russo were there, and Franco, and then like I was like, man, I kind of just want to go hang out.
Next year, it's on my birthday, so that would be a nice time. And I'm trying to get Steven because
cool.
He's never been. So then that would really be epic, man. If we all
Stephen Jenkins gonna have a table or gonna share with you?
Share with me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go just to see Stephen Jenkins and ask him the question directly, and I'll have an answer. If he still likes them or not. Yeah, I think he does. He likes both of them. Yeah. Yep. I won't be able to see Superman until Sunday. Oh man. Yeah, it's good, sir.
You really like it.
I enjoyed it. I don't want to I don't want to say it's I don't want to say it's outstanding because then there's no room for opinion. It's like when you say this is the best pizza in Chicago and someone says, wasn't that good? Like, oh, so I don't want to do that, but I really enjoyed it. Where do you rank the movie compared to every Superman movie?
Well, because of I think you have to consider nostalgia. I think the first one
Yeah.
I mean, I remember I remember coming home from the first one being like, I want to fly.
Yeah.
I want to be Superman, and getting all the comics I could and the toys, you know. So the first one will always be probably my favorite.
Yeah.
And again, I think it has to do with, there are kids today that are going to be that this guy is going to be their Superman. But I did like it. For me, I liked it better than Superman Returns and better than Man of Steel. I like Henry Cavill. I think he's an excellent Superman.
Right. Agreed.
I didn't really resonate with the
movies. Those movies were missing something.
Yeah.
But they look great. The bad guy, like General Zod, was cool. I like Shannon, was his last name.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot. He was, after watching that movie, I'm thinking, man, he's right. Like, I'm on his side. And it was like, that makes a great villain, when the villain knows they're right, they think they're right, and they convince you to think that, yeah, I get it. I get why you're motivated. Even the Emperor in Star Wars, I kind of agree with him after he's talking to Anakin for a little while. Like, man, that guy's making sense. Why wouldn't you be a Sith Lord? You know?
Right.
And this is when people say, oh, if you were a Jedi, what color would your lightsaber be? I always say red. They're like, whoa, really? Like, yeah, I get a red one, a real dark red. Yeah, give me a red one. But it makes sense. And bad guys have to convince you that they're right. And even Lex Luthor did that a little bit in this movie. So I rank it with the first Superman 1 and 2. The two originals are equal to me. Like, they feel like the same. But this movie's right next to Superman 2. It's like, if they were in line, it'd be touching them. You know, there'd be no space. Like, it's so close. And then after that, probably Man of Steel. I liked Superman Returns a lot, but it was too much weird Superman. He was creepy. And then it was too much rehash. You know, it was like a reboot, like shot scene for scene from the original. It was too much. There was too much the same. It wasn't a new movie. And but I liked the cast. I liked him as Superman. I liked Kevin Spacey as Lex. I like all of that.
Yeah.
And because Spacey was real cool until he said, wrong. Remember? That's how you knew he's angry. It's like, oh, that was good. And so I liked him that much. But Henry Cavill Superman, he was great as Superman. He looked fantastic. But it just wasn't hopeful. But I think it would have been good if they made Man of Steel 2 before they made him meet Batman in that movie. So I think they intended that, but they kind of rushed it to play catch up with Marvel. I really think that's what happened.
Right.
Because I like I like Batman Superman movie. I liked it enough because it was like a comic book, but Superman wasn't right. That's all it was. He wasn't right in the movie. Unlike if they were trying to compare it to Frank Miller's, when Superman went to go get Batman, before they fought, he asked Bruce, why are you doing this? Like, he was trying to relate to him. He was there to settle down the fight. But then Batman had Green Arrow and shoot the kryptonite arrow and all that stuff. But in the movie, he didn't ask Batman anything like that. He just said, you better watch yourself. And then he's like, do you
He's just like,
yeah.
Why did you say Martha?
Yeah. And it was like, yeah, it was odd. Yeah. But I enjoyed that. I never made the connection that both their moms were named Martha. And when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I wish I thought about that.
Super Martha.
Super Martha. Martha Man. Yeah, but it would have been but those movies could have been way better if they had heart and soul. I mean, I think that's it. I think but this movie had, I don't know if they let James Gunn write this whole thing himself, but those other ones seemed like they had Snyder vision, but they probably had studio reaction or interference, whatever they call that, committee. But I don't know if this one didn't feel like it was written by committee. It felt like a direction that they need to take this whole thing. And I'm looking forward to the next thing. Like if it's Superman Part 2 or if it's a new character. I don't know what's coming up next. But they keep flirting with Batman. I think they should leave Batman alone. I think they should just let that Patterson the Twilight guy, just let him do those. And,
Yeah.
And I'm friends with Michael Uslan, the producer for the Batman movies,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me what Batman 2 and 3 are, not what it's about, but what Batman is like. I'm like, oh, yeah, just do that. So
Yeah.
I can't, I'm not gonna say nothing, but if they don't mess with, they just let him do that. Those Batman movies are gonna be phenomenal. So. But he wouldn't tell me. I asked him, "Who's the bad guy?" He goes, "No, don't tell me." He goes, "You really want to know the villain?" No, I don't want to know. So he didn't spoil anything, but he just told me what direction those movies were going. I'm like,
Well, who from the DC universe that's never been in a movie would you like to see?
I know Martian Manhunter's been in there, but he'd be cool. Because there's a lot of guys, like I was gonna say Firestorm, but he's been in there. Dr. Fate has been in there. Like Firestorm has been on the Smallville show or one of those. He's been on the CWs. So, man, there's a lot of guys. I like Plastic Man would be awesome.
Yeah, Plastic Man movie would be hilarious.
Yeah. I think Plastic Man would be a great comedy. Like almost, they would have to do it like Spider-Verse, almost.
Right.
But he would be a good side character too. Like if he was in this movie as a member of the Justice League or Justice Crew, whatever they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would, or Justice Gang, right? But yeah, not a spoiler. I think they already said it, but he would be cool if he was in there, like a member.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Yeah, Hawkman would be cool. Hawkman and Hawkgirl movie would be cool. But like, as long as they don't drown it out, like just they did that with Aquaman a little bit, and then Aquaman movies were fine, but they were silly. I enjoyed them though. But
I'm surprised they haven't done like a movie now. I'm talking movie like Challengers of the Unknown.
Oh yeah.
Or something even like Weird War Tales with G.I. Robot or
Commandy would be cool too.
Commandy would be
Beast people.
Fantastic.
Now imagine if they started the DC universe with Challengers of the Unknown and they opened up a world that led to Superman and all these guys. That would be pretty interesting. And that would be like that Void Rivals comic that no one knew it was going to be a Transformers book, you know?
Yeah.
When they read that book, then that would have been a cool way, a back way in, if they just released Challengers of Unknown and didn't tell anyone what it was.
Tyler was really into that, and he gave it to me to read, and I'm like, what is this? And then you get to the end, I'm like, wait, what is this?
Yeah, wow, yeah. That's what Joe at the store told me. Just take this home, don't read it, don't look at it, just read it. Don't look at it, don't leaf through it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I went, that was good. And now, because that book came out and nobody bought it because they didn't know what it was. And then when people found out what it was and it created internet buzz, people came to our store looking for it, and we didn't have it because it was already gone.
Yeah.
And we didn't order tons of copies, but if we knew that was Transformers #1, we would have ordered, like, instead of ordering 10 copies, we would have ordered 50 copies. But I think that's the way Robert Kirkman, that's what he did to it. He created a collectible by not telling anybody what it was. It was just new.
It's got to be hard nowadays too to pull that off when everybody wants to reveal everything.
Yeah.
On the internet, you know.
My God, man! Like, my daughter watches this show with her friends. I watched an episode. It's real silly. It's Love Island, or as we like to call it, Fornication Island. That's what I call it. But it's Love Island, where I don't even know, but these couples are dating and they're getting voted off or whatever. But she said, I can't wait to watch that tonight. And then she goes on the internet and it's spoiled before she can even watch it. Like, you can't go on the internet. And
so no, you can't. And that's, I always, Tyler, I'm like, don't go on Twitter. Because he always looks and he goes, oh, dang, I saw a spoiler.
Yeah.
And I remember one movie the movie wasn't even, the credits were rolling, but there were 2 end scenes. And he's like, oh, I already know I'm like, put your phone away.
Yeah, don't do it. I remember, like, I invited my friends over to watch a pay-per-view, WWE. We're watching it was that weekend with the Undertaker's breaking the record or whatever. And and I ordered it and I pressed pause and until they got, because they were arriving late. They arrived 2 hours after the thing started. And then I said, "You guys ready? Let's go. I got my pizza. We got our drinks. Let's watch it." And so they said, "How did it start?" Like, no, I record. I press pause, and we're gonna watch it. But then my friend went on the internet, and he spoiled the whole thing. I'm like, "Why are you doing? Like, let's watch it, man." And he goes, "Oh," and he was sad every time. "Oh," I'm like, "Why are you going? Let's watch it. It's not live, but we're 2 hours later."
We're so accustomed to every few seconds just holding that thing
Yeah.
and checking, and then we mess, because like when we were kids, if you watch a show, your cliffhanger is a week long wait.
Yeah, you got to see.
You're not gonna know.
Fonzie jump over those garbage cans, or is he gonna, like, what's he gonna do? Yeah. It takes a long time.
Fonzie jump over those trash cans.
That's what was the worst thing ever. Or you see the Dukes of Hazzard during midair, and it's to be
And it cuts off.
Wow.
Oh, I love me some Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, I used to watch Lou Ferrigno Hulk. That was the best.
Somebody was telling me the other day that was it you?
Probably.
Did you tell me that the original Hulk movie was excellent? The one with
the Ang Lee one?
No. It was it was Lou Ferrigno, but for the TV movie.
Oh yeah. No, it wasn't me, but I liked them though.
Yeah. Who was it? Somebody had a show, maybe.
There was 3. They made 3 movies. They made The Incredible Hulk Returns, and then The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and then The Death of Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
The death one was the way it's spoiled in the title, but the way he dies is kind of lame. I didn't like when I watched it when I was younger. Like, why did they do that?
Yeah.
But they never gave an end to the series. That's why they made 3 more. But I was wishing, like, instead of him dying, it would have been cool if he got cured. That would have been a better thing. Or maybe get separated and the Hulk goes on his own or something like that. But they didn't. And they were supposed to create She-Hulk in that movie too. And they were alluding to it. They were flirting with it because there's a doctor partner he had in there who we were like, oh my God, she's going to be She-Hulk. She's going to be She-Hulk. But they never did it. But I thought that's what they wanted to do. And that's what Stan Lee created the She-Hulk, because he knew that was coming. And that's why they created the She-Hulk, so Marvel couldn't own She-Hulk before the Fox or TV, whoever did that.
Yeah.
But I like those movies. I have them all on DVD.
That's awesome.
I bought them all, yeah.
I mean, I watched it every week. I loved they always told me when I was a kid, there was a scene where Hulk busts out of the water.
Yeah.
And I was at the lake, and I did that, and I scared a little girl.
Yeah.
I was like 7, and I just went, I'm the Hulk. I didn't even know I was under the water. I just came up, and she went, and ran up on the shore.
I used to run around it. When that movie's on, I was about 10 years old, maybe 11. And I just wear shorts. I had jean shorts, cutoffs.
Yeah.
And I put those on and just run around with just those pants. And I was a little chubby kid. So you see my whole body. And we had a babysitter, my cousin babysitter. She would just laugh the whole time. And I would chase my brother, throw pillows on him. Dun, 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 poof, stop.
That was our jam, man. Spider-Man.
Yeah. They were good.
I mean, they were. We didn't have what they have now. I mean,
oh no! Even
now they look at it and they're like, "This is stupid."
Now everything looks great, and
it was cool back then.
It's always the CGI that messes things up. Like there was, I would say, there's 2 moments. Well, I know one for sure, but there could be 2 moments in the movie where the CGI took me out for a moment because I didn't know what was happening. It was kind of like when Transformers movie. Remember the first one when they would fight and they would go real close and you would just see a bunch of stuff?
I never knew what was happening.
They're like, what's that? I can't follow it. And that happened to me twice in the Superman movie. But it didn't ruin the movie.
There's one scene when we're no longer live and we're sharing secrets.
Yeah.
There's one scene where I was like, took me right back to being a little kid.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, bowl of cereal. I was like, that is so awesome.
It was good, man. It was good. It's good. And
Yeah.
this is the movie I had to see. I saw it last Thursday at midnight, and because was so busy in the weekend, I knew I couldn't go Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If anything, I have time tonight to go, and I didn't want to wait till today. So
Yeah.
I wanted to see it because the internet spoils everything. Even if you don't read the article, but just the thumbnail people put could be a spoiler.
And they do it. They do it just to be mean.
Yeah, and same thing with Star Wars. I have to see Star Wars the day it shows up in the theaters, because Star Wars to me, like, it's a brand new story, and I know the Superman story is the story we like. Same with Marvel movies. We already know the stories because we read them in the comics, but you still don't want spoilers. But with Star Wars, they're brand new stories.
Yeah.
So if there's anything in there it's not coming from anything, you know?
I'm looking forward to any Star Wars stories where it's not Skywalker. Just something that you don't know anything about. You know, something brand new.
Yeah. I always thought my prediction for Rise of Skywalker was I even said it on a little show. I did a little clip based off of the movie poster that had the Emperor's face, and Rey and Kylo were fighting, and you see Rey had like a blue tint and Kylo had red, and based off of that poster, I thought that the ghost of Luke was gonna fight the ghost of Palpatine. I didn't think Palpatine was physically going to be in the movie. I thought he was going to be influencing him, and then I thought Luke and Palpatine were going to be fighting at the same time. Rey and Kylo were going to be fighting, like the Force ghosts were going to be fighting, and then towards the end, the Force ghost of Anakin would show up, and because Kylo doesn't know that Anakin turned good at the end. He only knows the legend that Luke Skywalker saved the Empire and Darth Vader died and killed the Emperor. So that's all that they know. They don't know that Luke saw Anakin's ghost at the end. So I thought this was my prediction. Like, man, I hope they do this in the movie. And I thought like Luke and Palpatine would be fighting, and Anakin show up to save his son, like he did for him, and then they would beat up Palpatine again. But then as they're fighting, Rey beats Kylo Ren and throws him down like a shaft or a volcano or something. But at the end of the movie, like, then they're like, yeah, we won. But then at the end, I thought that Kylo would crawl out of this pit all burnt up and put on Vader's mask and become the new Vader. That's the way I would have ended it. And now he could be the new bad guy for the new sequels that come after. And then you could just erase the Skywalker saga because they closed it, but now he's continuing his conquest of the universe. That's how I thought it should have went. And I was hoping for that, but that's fan fiction, of course. But that was my prediction before I saw the movie, based off of that poster. And I know it's probably better than what we got, but they kind of did that with the voices speaking to her. You're every Jedi, but who knew that you could defeat the Emperor with 2 lightsabers? That's all you need, just 2 lightsabers. Like,
that is the only Star Wars movie that I have only watched once.
Really? In the theater?
I've never seen it again. I don't care to. I did not like it. I loved Force Awakens.
Yeah.
There were Last Jedi that I liked, but I hated Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, it was.
I just thought it was so lame in so many spots. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, they all could have been better. I said, like, even Force Awakens, we watched that, and even my wife pointed it out. Like, that was just Star Wars again. Like, yeah, it was. It felt like Superman Returns, where it just hit all the beats. And Force Awakens, like, they put the plans in the droid. They got to go look for it.
I just wish they would have had, like, if they knew they were doing 3 movies, just have the same writer on all 3 movies, so that you know where you're going.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
if you've seen those interviews where Rey's like, for a while I was going to be Ben Kenobi's.
Yeah.
For a while, it's like, just watch some of these guys that, they have all these theories. Just steal their ideas and actually put it in the
or just read the books that they created, like the Timothy Zahn novel. Just read those and then make a movie. And because they establish Han and Leia's kids, and I was telling my son about it and about Thrawn being a new villain, and like it would have been cool. And did you read the Thrawn books, the Timothy Zahn books?
I didn't.
Because he and I think the third chapter they end up cloning Luke, and so they clone him based off his hand, and they found his hand, and saying that's what the movie was originally going to be, and
Which that's cool.
they created a Luke, an evil Luke, and he had to fight Luke. But in those novels is when Mara Jade hunted down Luke because she was mad that he destroyed Vader because she wanted to be Vader's apprentice, and then she captures him, and when she presents him to Thrawn, she used things to disfigure him, to blind him. She used a plant or something to make him swelling his face.
Mhm.
And Zahn thought he was ugly. He didn't believe it was Luke Skywalker. So now, or not Zahn, what's his name? The bad guy. I forgot his name. Timothy Zahn. Yeah, Thrawn. And so I was telling him Timothy Zahn's not the bad guy. Thrawn. So Thrawn didn't believe it was Luke because then he didn't have powers, and they use another thing to erase his force powers. So then they just teamed up to attack Thrawn. So, but it was such a good story. And then you have Luke and Leia, or Han and Leia's kids, and Luke had a kid. All this stuff happened. So I don't know why they didn't put that in there in the movie and just make Rey his daughter somehow, where he had to hide her. It would have been such an easy thing. Like he had to hide the baby because they found out where he was,
Right.
And he just left her there. And then it could have been a simple thing was he left her with good parents, but then somebody found her parents and killed them. Now she's a runaway outcast, you know? That would have been such an easy thing to do. And that's what it looked like when we first saw it. But I don't know. But out of all those Star Wars, I think the Last Jedi is the best. Everyone's going to hate this. Like, what are you talking about? I think it's the best of the three as a movie itself. It has the most, you know,
the throne room was incredible.
Yeah, that was cool.
You know, and I really like that. Hey, I gotta run to the potty real quick.
Well, you gotta do stuff. I'm gonna put a video on. Let's see what we can watch.
Read comments. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I can read some comments. Let's do that. Let's read some comics. Let's see what you guys are saying. Because we went off the topic. We went from Superman to Star Wars, but that's okay. Superman, Star Wars. Philip A. Buck says, I always loved the parents on Lois and Clark. Yeah, growing up, I always point out those actors when I see them in anything. Yeah, it was a good one. I like Jamie's chair has that little squishy thing. But yeah, they were good. They were good on that show, man. I enjoyed that show. It was just enough Superman to get us through the week, and it was cool. I liked it. I'm a fan. It's a close second for me. Oh yeah, Steve Finney. Yeah, yeah, and the movie was good, man. It's Superman 1 and 2 feel like the same because it's part 2 and they're so close. And as I watch it, I understand Superman 1 being better because it was first and they did it first. But Superman 2 was the thing you enjoy as a kid because, wow, he's fighting bad guys and throwing them into Coca-Cola signs and stuff. So, and the fortress was in there. That was real cool. I liked all of it, man. I liked it all. But not the kissing butt. Not kissing butt. But I like to see Ace the Bat Hound. Yeah, man. Yeah, that would be cool. Ace would be cool, especially now that they introduced Crypto. And man, Crypto's cool. I'm so glad they made Crypto because my kids know what that is. They think he's my character, so it's cool. I just worked on the books. I didn't create him, but I'm glad he's in there, and it was good, man. Not a spoiler. Or Justice Gang, not a spoiler. Now we got it, man. We got it. D. Brad says, I'm pretty sure Sergeant Rock is being developed for DCU, but not ready for production. Really? I know years ago they wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger to be Sergeant Rock. That'd be weird to have an American hero from Austria. Yeah, let's go get him. Let's attack him. No, that's cool. But I hope it's good, man. It should be good. I hope it's good. Philip Bay Buck's going to like it. I still can't believe that twist from Crimson's origin. It was just in time. Can't believe
That's
that
cool.
twist.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. We spent a lot of time on that. I think when you read the first one, you realize that we're having fun, but we don't really know where we're going. And then by issue 3, at the start of issue 3, we were like, okay, this is a story we want to tell. And Tyler was even like, when we turn the page, I want you to have to turn the page, and there's the reveal.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
so,
the best.
thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's always the page count. I'm always worried when the publisher will add a page in the beginning. Like, no, don't add that page, man.
And I only have like a handful left. So if anybody wants the Blue Scar graphic novel, go to my website and order it.
Yeah, I put all of our links and websites in the description. So if you're on YouTube, you'll see them all. I don't know if Facebook will have them, but YouTube definitely has the links. The Trial of the Hulk movie is a Daredevil pilot, right? Yes, it was. They had they tried to introduce the original Marvel universe with Daredevil and Thor in the third one or the second one. One of the ones was with Thor. I think it was the Returns one was with Thor, and the Trial was Daredevil. And the cool thing is that Daredevil was dressed all in black, much like the way he looks in the Netflix show. And man, we're watching that. Did you ever see that, Jamie? The Netflix Daredevil? Man, is it good? If you want PG-13 / rated R Daredevil, man, is that good? Because we were watching something. Me and my son watched stuff, and I asked him, "Do you ever?" Because he was asking me about the Kingpin, because we were watching the trailers of Echo, because I didn't see the Echo show yet, and I know we both watched Hawkeye, which we liked Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's
But
cute.
he's like, we were watching the new Iron Man girl show. We were gonna watch that, and then then I asked him, "Did you ever see Daredevil?" Because there's the new Daredevil Reborn, and he said, "I never saw the first one." It's like, "Oh, let's watch." And he was so amazed how violent it was and how good it was. Everything about that is so good. So I put on the first 2 episodes one night. We watched the first 2, and it was great. And then the next night we watched 4 episodes, and they're all about an hour apiece. So we're almost through season 1, but you could really see the difference in the way the Daredevil show was made for Netflix versus what the Disney Plus Marvel shows are now. Like that Netflix show doesn't hold back anything. Like they have broken bones, they have bloody faces, they have bad guys. I don't know if they swear. I don't think they swear in it, but they might. They might say the feces word, but I don't think they say the slang word for fornication. I don't think they say that, but they say feces. I think I can't remember because it's just so good. You're just watching it and it's happening. But man, I recommend that if you want something more hard edge Marvel comics, man. But I think you'll be able to take it, sir. You and your family might be all right.
All right.
Your wife might leave, but but it's good, man. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's good. I love the scenes with Lou Ferrigno running with green slippers. I am the Hulk. I am the Hulk. Yeah. The Hulk. When my nephew was very little, his favorite character, other than Spidey, was from the preschool Spider-Man show was Bulk. He thought it was funny. It took a long time for him to realize it was the Hulk. That's cool. Like they have Spider-Man and his amazing friends, but they're done in squishy style. They look like a Jamie Cosley cartoon. And I watched all of them on an airplane once because the kid next to me had it on his iPad. But I saw without sound, so it was cool. All the characters were in there. Rise of Skywalker was trying to please everyone, almost doing it, and then totally not doing it. Better to choose one way, I guess, to have some people not like it, right? It was
yeah.
It was something. I agree that Star Wars should be unpredictable, and it should be new and fresh. But it just made people mad with killing off Luke Skywalker, and I think that's all it was. He should have survived, and then it would have been fine. And then Ray could have visited him at the end, and he said, "We did it, Ray," and that would have been fine. And then keep him alive for the third one, because that second movie had such a finality to it, where you didn't need a third one. And the third one's like, we need to come up with another story you know, we still got Kylo Ren's story. But yeah, that's what it was. And he should have said at the end, okay, now we get Snoke together. We get Kylo and Snoke together. And they should have revealed by the end of in that second one too that Snoke was a clone. There's another one. You know, that would have been something.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff they should have did, man.
They didn't know at that time.
Yeah, we didn't know. Nobody knew. J.J. Abrams didn't create the third one yet. Yeah. It was today I realized Thrawn and Zahn rhyme. Thrawn and Zorn. Yeah. Timothy Zahn. And I saw Timothy Zahn again at a show, but he didn't remember me from my Lando hot chocolate days. I think too much time has passed. Because I see, remember me? I saw you earlier coming in there. Like, oh, no, man. But I don't know. Maybe it's not me, it's him. Maybe I thought I was this creepy guy. But it's okay. The Last Jedi is a great entry. Agreed. It was just not what people were used to, and that made them uncomfortable. Yeah, it angered people, man. I think they should have left Luke alive. I think they should let all of them alive. They should have left Han Solo alive. It would have been cool to see him injured instead, but he died kind of lame. But Luke, I don't know. It's what they did, and it's what they did. That's all I can say. There's nothing you could change because that's what we got. You know, there's like, all right, I wish it was this, but you know what? It wasn't. That's why fan fiction is only good before you see the movie. Like prediction, and it's not even fiction; it's fan predictions. I like my story better, but you know, I'll save it for one of my guys.
Yeah.
Last Jedi is great, if only the return of a puppet Yoda. Yeah, that was good. I like Yoda.
I love that.
And he had powers.
I love that.
Ghost powers. He still blew up that tree or whatever. Spoiler, he blew up a tree. Daredevil Born Again was more rated. Oh, is it really? Oh, I can't wait to see it. I only saw the trailer, and that's what led us to watch Netflix Daredevil, because we were watching all the trailers and we wanted to watch something. So I watched the Born Again trailer, and Matt Murdock hints that Kingpin is the mayor, and then and my son said, "Wait, who's that? Who's Matt Murdock?" I was like, "Yes, Daredevil." Oh, they made a Daredevil show? Like, whoa, let's watch it. And he didn't remember that in the Spider-Man movie. Remember when Matt Murdock caught the brick? They threw it at Spider-Man's window, and he caught it, and he put it on the table. And my kids didn't know who that was because they didn't see the Daredevil show. So that's why I told him, like, remember when that guy caught the brick? And he went, yeah. And he didn't understand that part. Like, yeah, that was Daredevil. Like, oh. So now if we watch that again, he'll understand. He'll get it. Knowing me. Look what else I got, sir. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. They're at Target right now. I saw him at Target, but I ordered this guy. I pre-ordered him. I just got him. I got him a few weeks ago.
I'm gonna have to get that one.
Yeah, he's the same body as this. Here, I got one. He's the same body as this guy. He's the same body, but I think they made a different head. See? But different head and different paint. Yeah, he's cool. I didn't open him yet, but maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I should, right?
I'm bummed that my Target didn't have that, because I would have gotten it to go along with my Squishmallow.
Yeah, I know they had like because I know I saw Metamorpho and
you can't defeat him. Watch. See? He just absorbs the punch.
Yeah, he pushes the punch back up. It's like a reverse punch. So I got these guys. They're weird. They're strange. He's smaller than the child. You call yourself Superman? You are a weak old man. You shouldn't have come. You're a weak old man. Man, I just want good movies, man. And I want good movies and TV shows, and Superman was.
I wish they would do a for DC. If people have never read it, in the 80s, DC did a miniseries, 2 miniseries. Nathaniel Dusk, Private Investigator.
Oh, I don't know that.
Don McGregor and Gene Colan.
Oh.
And both excellent, kind of like a hard-boiled detective in the style of like Mike Hammer and
Oh, I don't know that series.
oh yeah, it's good. It looks like it was just penciled and then colored, no inks. And that would be a good movie because I like mysteries. I'm a big fan of mysteries. I like to try to figure out who done did it.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man. And you know, like those old school, like back in the day when you would get a quote unquote Superman comic, it was really like an 8-page Superman, and then you had like stuff like Slam Bradley.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, like other stuff.
Yeah, I have one of those facsimiles of a Batman, or one of the books. I think it was Batman, the original Batman book, facsimile. I call it facsimile, but it was detective or his first appearance, and I think he's only in the first 10 pages in that book.
Yeah,
and the rest is Slam Bradley's.
And he had a red vehicle.
Yeah,
and he was engaged to somebody I'd never heard of.
Oh, Batman.
Yeah,
I got to read it. I read the Action Comics one, and that was only I think 13 pages was the first story, and I have a facsimile of the Action Comics, but it's only the Superman part. But they made one recently that was all of it, and it was real thick. And that one also had like probably Slam Bradley was in, but a bunch of different characters were in there, cowboys and monsters and stuff, and it was just different things. So it's kind of interesting, like that those books were more like anthology stories.
Yeah,
you know?
but that's not how they were.
Yeah,
I bet you when you were a kid, you were like, "Oh man, this whole book is gonna be."
Yeah,
like who is Slam Bradley?
Yeah, I don't want to read this guy. He doesn't have a costume or a cape.
Dick Tracy kind of a ripoff.
Yeah, but those are cool now to look at and read. And I just got a Crypto's Superdog first appearance because they had all those books. They were free to the store, and we gave them out for. When Mike Norton was there, we gave it because he's drawing the new Crypto book. So we gave those out. They're like free comic book day book, but it's a reprint of Crypto's first appearance. And I just read that one, and I remember when I was working on Super Pets, they sent me the PDF of that, and I read that. I read all the first appearances of all the characters, but I remember that one being, it's really strange. Like the dog just shows up, and you find out his origin in like 3 panels, and he just said because he was a test animal. They were testing rockets, and so you see in the panel where they're testing animals, they put the dog in a rocket, but then in the background there's a monkey. They're prepping a monkey, and they're prepping all these other animals. So
is that Beppo?
Yeah, that's probably him. He comes in it, but it's probably the same thing. Beppo, the Super Monkey, and Crypto, they all show up. But in this one, you see that Crypto got lost in a time warp. They spun him out in space, and he finally made it to Earth. And it was kind of cool. And then Superboy found him. Yeah, I got that book somewhere, but it's real fun.
The cat is Streaky?
Yeah, Streaky the Super Cat. Yeah. Yeah. I hope they do more with the Super Pets, because there's little teasers in the movie. I thought, wait, but I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah, but we'll see. I don't want to reveal because there's a lot of cool stuff in the movie that I didn't know about it, so I don't want to spoil it for anyone else, especially D. Brad's going to see it Sunday.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it for D. Brad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, it's good. I think we're there. We there, sir?
We're there.
Yeah, man. So let me see what Joe thinks about all this.
That's a wrap. Yagums.
Thanks, man. But you guys, thank you for joining us here today.
Thanks for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Please be sure to follow us on all the social media things, and tell everybody about our YouTube channels, because I want to try to hit 3,000 subscribers before then.
Yeah, you're at like 2,600 or something, right?
2,400.
24. Yeah, you're doing good.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I like all of that. We got a comment. Comment. Oh, what the hell? What happened? Something happened. Oh, I don't know what happened, man. Oh, there it is. Well, I'm getting all kind of notifications immediately. Oh, D. Brad says, Yagums. Says you're a good man, sir.
Now we're going to talk
Philip. See, now they're talking. We're going to get going. Darwin Cook, Slam Bradley, and Selena Kyle's story was good. Would make a great movie.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Was it good? That's perfect. Like, you're going to like it. It's good. That's
See,
all
I didn't know. I didn't know Darwin Cook did Slam Bradley.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I know he did that. He did something with it was Hunters. I forgot. It was another detective because my wife was reading those, and man, I forgot what it was called. I think it was his own creation. I can't remember, but it was like a black and white look, and it might have been in color, but it was a black and white, real contrasty. Man, I forgot what it was, but it was a detective story, and my wife was reading them. And then when I introduced her to Darwin, and I said, "Oh, that's the guy who writes your books," she went, "What?" So she kind of fangirled a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. This was fun listening. Thanks, Steven.
Thank you, Steven.
We got Stephen Finney and Stephen Jenkins. Yeah. Stephen Finney is a good man. He goes to he's a subscriber at our store.
Awesome.
So it's cool. Yeah, man. But thank you guys, man. Thank you for watching this. This was really cool. And we're going to do this again. We will. I know we will. Hopefully not 2 months from now. But
yeah.
But you guys are awesome. No fighting, no crying. Be nice to each other. Wake up and do the things that make you happy. And go see Superman. Just got to go see it. It's good. You'll like it. Bring your loved ones. Bring your kids. Bring your parents. The modern movie making might be much if your parents are older, but they'll get it. Yeah, man. You guys are awesome. I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Art.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Famous cartoonist says things. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Famous cartoonist draws things. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Famous cartoonist paints.
Cause the cartoon